breaking free from the traditions of fathers. When heritage becomes heresy. But we found our fathers doing this. This is humanity's most common excuse for avoiding truth. Not this makes sense, not this is beneficial, not even this feels right, just our fathers did it. And when it is said to them, follow what Allah has revealed, they say, rather we will follow what we found our fathers doing, even though their fathers understood nothing and were not guided. Allah calls them out directly. Your fathers understood nothing. They were not guided. You are following ignorance disguised as tradition. Abraham faced the same resistance. They said, we worship idols and remain devoted to them. He said, do they hear you when you supplicate, or do they benefit you, or do they harm? They said, but we found our fathers doing this. Notice, they couldn't answer his logical questions. They had no rational defense, so they retreated to the ultimate conversation stopper, tradition. Saleh's people said the same thing. You were, before this, among us one we looked up to. Do you forbid us to worship what our fathers worshipped? Even when they respected the messenger, they couldn't accept a message that contradicted their inherited practices. This is a final test of Tawheed. Will you follow Allah's guidance even when it conflicts with family expectations, cultural norms, and social pressure? And they rejected them while their inner selves were convinced thereof, out of injustice and haughtiness. This verse reveals the tragic truth. Most people who reject clear guidance aren't confused, they are convinced. They know it's true. They reject it anyway because accepting truth would require admitting their families were wrong, their communities are wrong, their entire worldview needs changing. It's easier to deny truth than to face the social consequence of accepting it. But Allah does not accept this excuse. There is no compulsion in religion. Truth stands clear from falsehood. You have free will. You can choose truth or tradition, but you can't choose the consequences of your choice. The final question isn't what your fathers did, what your community expects, or what your culture considers normal. The final question is, what will you do with the truth that's now clear to you? Every verse we have studied, every principle we have explored, every warning we have heard, they are all pointing to the same choice. Pure Tawheed or corrupted faith. Allah alone or Allah plus others. Divine guidance or human tradition. Your answer determines your eternal destination. La ilaha illallah. There is no God but Allah. This isn't just a statement to recite. It's a reality to live by. It's a choice to make every day. It's the difference between paradise and fire. What will you choose? Jazakumullahu khairun.